My brothers, I want to talk to you about needs and why getting our needs met is so important, and why surrounding ourselves with the right people to meet our needs is so important. As nice guys, we believe that our needs are not important. We become needless and wantless in our lives because as kids, we develop this internalized belief system that there's something wrong with us. And because of that, we have to hide things about ourselves that we think might get us rejected, and also have to um, become what others think that we should become. And it's a false belief. It's a belief that we aren't good just as we are, that there's something flawed and wrong with us. And we go about our lives believing this, and it affects our behavior in so many areas of our lives. And so, what I want to say about it is that we're human and we have needs, and we're supposed to have needs, and we're supposed to have wants and desires. And that's part of the human condition. So, us trying to hide those needs and not going after those needs to get them met, not going after what we want, it's it's a flawed paradigm that we've created. It's okay that you want what you want as long as nobody's getting hurt. We tend to also suppress and hide our sexual needs as nice guys. And Mother Nature has wired us to be sexual creatures for a very important reason. Without it, the species would cease to exist, right? So if we are going after our sexual desires, sexual needs, trying to get those needs met, it's okay. It's 100% healthy and normal when tempered by respect, and when tempered by empathy and kindness and compassion. And that goes for every other need that we may have in our lives. If we're being honest with the people around us and being respectful and not trying to take, but just laying it all on the table. This is who I am. This is what I want. And they are free to choose whether or not they want to meet your needs or not, just as we're free to make decisions as far as meeting other people's needs, if we want to meet their needs or not. And these are all kinds of different needs. It's not just in relationship or in a sexual context. It's it's any person that we engage with. It could be something as simple as your friend asking you for a favor. That's a need, right? Or your friend asking for a hug. They need a hug. That's a need. And we are choosing whether or not we want to show up and meet that need and reciprocate. Um, so there's this really beautiful sort of system that Dr. Glover's created, and it's called cooperative reciprocal relationships. And this is anywhere in our lives where we categorize our personal relationships and needs on the personal side, our needs on the professional side of our lives, dentists, accountants, um, martial arts instructors, things that we need from professionals. So things we need from personal relationships, things that we need from professional relationships, and things that we may need from a group relationship, um, dance class, martial arts class, a hiking group to go out hiking together. And the last category is something called practices. So figuring out, if let's say you want to have a meditation practice, maybe you hire somebody as your meditation instructor. That person is there to show up. Maybe you pay them. They provide value to you in the form of teaching you how to meditate. And that is a cooperative, reciprocal relationship. On the personal side, it's a friend, perhaps, that you meet and you are there for that person. You drive them to the grocery store when their car breaks down and it's in the shop. You are honest with that person, and they are there to hopefully reciprocate that. And so we need to sit down and write down all of these people that we want in our lives, whether it's friendships, lovers, professionals, and people that may help us within group settings and within practice settings, and figure out what we want. What are our needs? What is it that we're trying to accomplish? How will bringing these people into our lives, having these people in our lives, help us accomplish our greater mission in life and accomplish our greatest fulfillment in our lives? If we sit down and write that out, not only are we training ourselves to understand that our needs are important and it's perfectly fine and natural to have these needs and wants, but it's also getting us to really think about our lives and figure out how we can create our most fulfilling lives through getting our needs met. And ultimately, it's our responsibility to get our needs met. Nobody's going to do it for us. So that's what I want to say about needs. I hope you guys will think about it. If you're not going to sit and write it, just think about it at the very least, because your needs are important, your wants are important. And if we are showing up in the world with integrity and with kindness and with respect for others, there's really nothing that we should not be asking for that we want, because the other person has the freedom to say no, but they also have the freedom to say yes. And if we never ask for what we want, if we're holding it back, if we're hiding it, we're never going to have the opportunity to experience what we want and get what we want. Okay, you guys have a great day.